I had a creative idea and it's actually happening!
She's really hyped about this, like more than usual.
Yeah, one of the more common symptoms of the drawer poet syndrome.
I can feel the creative juices flowing already!
And please don't make this weird.
It's the first ever poetry club and you guys send us so many great submissions. Today the esteemed members of the poetry club are Ruby Gillis, Dinah Barry and myself and Shirley. Unfortunately Jane Andrews has come down with a cold and she won't be joining us today, but our prayers are with you, Jane.
So, how's this gonna work?
Well, what, am I the boss now?
Well, technically you are the founder and we will gladly follow your lead.
Well, this is a democracy, but I thought we'd read one of our own poems first and then each of us could pick a submission and then read that out loud.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's do it, I'm not going first.
Me neither.
Next time we'll draw sticks or something, oh my god. Maybe there is a feeling. Maybe there is a sorrow. Maybe there is a regret. But it will all be forgotten by tomorrow. Maybe there is a spring to be awoken. Maybe a sun to rise, but to wake the sun might also require a price. What is for certain is a certain earnesty. But for someone as bright, it's not hard to fake honesty. What is for certain is that serpents always seem nice. And for someone as hurt, the heart will remain as ice. Maybe there will be rain. I can already hear the thunder. But there will be a sunny sky to dance under. And no matter what happened and what part we played in it, tomorrow is always fresh, with no mistakes in it.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Very pretty. Thank you.
So, who's next?
I should have gone first. My poem is gonna look even worse since I'm reading right after yours.
No, I have faith in your work. Besides, we're all here to learn anyway.
Exactly. So let's hear it.
Okay. I don't know what it was that made me not love him. His blue, grey, brown eyes. The way he speaks, talks, thinks, acts. The way you taste love in his mouth every time you press into it. You either love me or you never did in the first place, he says, accuses. And the air stays silent still, while his eyes try to drown me in love. Silent still, because I have to tell you that I don't love you. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
In the beginning it was like woo, and then it got
That got intense, but I really liked it. That was really good.
oh dear me, I think I left the stove.
No.
Let's go. The moon is full and clear. It's night time in full spark. You quake in your cavern, for you know this time is this time of the witching hour. So shiver with fear and tremble with gust. Tonight the fallen won't hold back their lust. Shed your cloak of decency and fear, and join us in a dance most dear. The mossy forest floor was always there beneath your heel. So come, have a feel. Step up to the winds, and come to your kin. Align with the eyes of the sky. Worry not, there is no need. In the hands of the night, we do not weep.
Yeah, I like that. That's really cool.
Thanks.
It's like a,
I'm like trembling.
it's like a Harry Potter, Edgar Allan Poe vibe to it.
Check out my shirt. Edgar Allan Poe all the way.
On to the submissions. What have you guys chosen?
I can go first. I like this one because although it's emotional, it doesn't feel tacky or forced, you know. It was sent to us by Anna Maria, did I say it right? And it was written by her friend Kimberly.
Okay, if you guys would like me to credit with your surname, just send me an email down below.
Are you ready?
Yes.
From my deepest sorrows, I wish you good morrow. Until you rise from your slumber, for I shall forever remember. Murdering beauty and passions, I have shown you my true emotions. Staring under the moonlight, with a torturing smile during the darkened night. A garden of shattered dreams, my shadowy soul and its musical themes. A painful joy surrounds me, people laughing and being happy. Will I ever find an answer to my life under such pressure? Or will it incinerate in shining dust? Should I keep on living? Yes, I must.
I love that.
Me too.
It kind of reminded me about you, Anne.
I sense a kindred spirit. I love this. This is so cool.
Well, the piece I chose is a poem about poetry, kind of meta, right? And I think that's fitting because this is the first poetry club meeting.
Yeah, that works. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, this one is written by Jessica Brumfield and it's called A Poem. I wanted to write a poem, a piece that'll make them see. I may not be very British, but a poet I can be. Of course, it had to be something that would easily pass the test, so I set out to research how I can do my best. To create a piece of writing, there's rhyming and pentameter. Write a poem about lighting, as long as it fits these parameters. But you know what? Whatever, I can do it all myself. I'll ignore the rules of grammar, put the rhythms to the test. I have to rhyme words? No, I really don't. Who says the words have to fit into neat lines? Maybe I'll type something. Straw quab. Okay, maybe not. But I could if I wanted to, because poetry is an art form. There are things you can try on and peel off, like layers of paint or pieces of fabric. You decide. I can throw in a word that sticks and stays, or I'll cut it out and start a new line. Maybe you don't like how I'm tossing the words onto the page as if they were crazy bullets. But I read a poem once that pierced my soul. It made me love the written word. Now I will create, and I will dance across the keyboard, and the words will flow and tumble and swirl. Try it yourself, like in a self-help booklet. Bring your pen to paper or your fingers to keys. Like composing a song or making a dress. Let your spirit soar. I think I stole that line. This is way long, and I'll stop at some point. But let me just... Okay, I'm done now. And this may not be a masterpiece, but it sure is art.
That was so cool. I wish I could switch between rhyming and not rhyming and different styles like that.
And the message was like really inspirational as well, like how you should just write and not worry about it being perfect.
Yeah, and out of all the writing forms there are, I mean, poetry is the most versatile one. And I love it when people just take the rules and do whatever they want with them.
The water can't come out if the faucet is not on.
The water?
Of creativeness!
That's beautiful. I love that. I will be reading a poem by, let me check here, Alexandra Courfeyrac. I'm sorry, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it goes like this. I just want to say that it was quite easy for me to choose what I wanted to read, because this one just stuck out to me, even though all of the submissions were so lovely. But yeah, it's called To My Best Friend. Hey, I'm awkward, so I don't know what to say, or how to say it for that matter. I'm confused, well, all the better. I'll tell it like it is. You're wonderful, you know. You're there wherever I go. You're the best friend I ever had. I never dreamed of that. There's something to be said for the sort of friend who sticks by you when it gets tough and steadies you when the seas are rough. That's a metaphor. Normal rhyme and normal reason can't describe you using either. But I'll try anyway since you deserve it really. I was alone and scared and weird, and now I'm out and proudly queer. I tell you how I feel and think, 'cause you actually listen. You see, my rhyming is way off. I could have written this in prose, but that's no fun and it wouldn't fit my feelings in any way. You're a light. One that's a little grumpy, kinda sarcastic, but wonderful and kind, and one I never saw coming. You make me laugh. You make me smile. You're there when I cry, and you cry with me. I tell you all about it, about how I never feel alone and scared when I'm with you. But that's too cheesy, I guess. So just know, I really, really, really love you. Is that weird? Friends can love each other, right? Because I really, truly do. That's it. The end. Thank you so much for being my friend. I sure didn't deserve it, but I'll take it anyway.
Oh, that's a really nice poem about gal pals.
It sure is.
Can we like have a group hug now or something? I'm kind of feeling it.
I think this is a good note to end our poetry club here. It was so cool though. Thank you guys so much for sending all of your awesome poems in, and if you'd still like to take part in the future poetry clubs, the email address will be down below in the description and open for submissions, so go send us more awesome texts of yours. I guess that's all, and I'll see you next week.